I'm Dena Burton. I'm still Dena Burton, not Dena Burton still. And I'm super excited. This week we have Chris Voss with us. We're going to be talking about the secrets of negotiation. Do you know anything about anything else?
Only the stuff that you tell me.
Okay, and then everything I've told Chris to say. It's going to be awesome. I've seen you speak with Steve Scholl, who's
Steve's a great guy. Love working with
and
Steve.
a lot of people are learning a lot from him. But you've spent time, and I guess that means you spent more time with realtors, or at least in his company. What's the kind of turnkey point for them that they have an aha? Is there one consistent point that is it cold call strategy? Is it time with their clients? Is it listening skills?
It's usually kind of probably one of three things. Everybody will have some of it they get right away, and some of it is the aha moment, and some of it is much more for them to try to grasp. And it'll usually be better at asking what or how questions at the right time. Or it'll be, the reality is that you're never going to make a deal outside of rapport. And that negotiation and rapport building can be simultaneous instead of one or the other. I got to build up rapport because when we negotiate, you're not going to like the process and it's going to break our rapport. Well, a hostage negotiator knows how to build rapport and negotiate simultaneously. So it's actually a much faster process overall. Mm-hmm. Some people get that right away. Some people get the yes addiction as a problem right away, but it's such an addiction that breaking it is a hard habit.
So you have the idea in your mind, and then you walk up to someone and go, "Hi, how can I help you?" And you're like, "No,
Yeah. Well, the other one is labeling. Some people think that what we call labeling makes you sound stupid. So you walk into Macy's looking for shoes. You walk into a shoe store.
I mean, not Macy's.
You would never.
So could you just
Nordstrom.
use,
you walk into
okay.
a Nordstrom's. Can I help you find something? Salesperson. You're trying to get me to say yes. It's hook. No, I'm just looking. Mm-hmm. How can I help you today? Mm-hmm. I'm just looking. I'm just looking. A great thing to say would, if they see you looking at a particular type of shoe, mm-hmm. say, "Wow, it seems like you're really interested in those shoes." Mm-hmm. There's something different about how that hits the brain, where someone will say, "Yeah, well, I was looking at this and I'm thinking about this," and
or they're just going to start a conversation, which is, "Not really. I'm supposed to be looking for Nike, but I fell over." But you're going to start a dialogue much easier.
Right.
To your point.
Right, and then because it's not a question, it's just an observation. Somehow they feel in sync with you. And our realtors, in one of the calls we had recently, at open houses, they went from asking questions of, "What did you see? What did you like?" from people that were walking through, because if somebody looked around a lot and they clearly the body language was that they were very interested. Particular agent that we were talking to said we'd ask a good open-ended question, a what or a how, and get some kind of an answer. And instead we switched to labels, and she said, "Seems like you saw some interesting things." And they would go, "Oh yeah, we saw this and this and this, and we're thinking about doing this and this and this." And she literally referred to it as unlocking the floodgates of truth-telling. And there's something about that statement, and it's actually...
So it's not always a positive, but it's also information, which is, it could be, "Yeah, but this backyard doesn't work for us because we have a dog," or blah, blah. It could just be more information, which is what you need.
Well, information is always
right.
a positive, because you don't want to try to sell somebody a house they don't want. You want to know what they want so you can take it to the right mm-hmm. house. And then they feel bonded to you because you were listening. Mm-hmm. That's how agents become trusted advisors.
Right.
And a lot of it is understanding how much people have their guard up, and then how you can get past that without making them feel defenseless.
That was awesome. Thank you. It's always nice to have a guest, but it's really nice to have this guest. Thank you, Chris Voss, very much for being on the show. Do you know what I was paranoid about? I wanted to be better. I knew you'd been interviewed by everybody, and I wanted to be better than Anderson Cooper. That was my whole ooh.
You're a lot more fun to look at than Anderson Cooper is.